What's going on, ladies and gents? Your boy Gamma back with the lovely
Juju.
Pop the balloon.
Pop.
Or
Find Love.
I said get on in here, boys and girls.
Get on in.
You already know we finna have a good show today. Like the video.
That's right.
Subscribe. Hit all bell notifications. You won't miss a video like this.
No, you won't.
But Ju.
What is up, Gamma?
Pop the balloon or find love.
That's right.
We back in, where we at? Arizona, right? Yeah. Shout outs to Arlette and BM, right? But will they find love today?
That is the question, right?
Only one way to find out.
That's right.
Let's do it.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Kerrigan.
Kerrigan, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas, DFW area.
Okay, nice. And what do you do?
I work for the federal government. I won't disclose the agency, but it's
no problem.
She ain't disclosed it.
Nada.
This is how we start, though.
Yeah.
Right off the rip, right?
Yeah.
I feel some heat rock.
She's a CI operative.
Let's get it.
All right. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I love reading, spending time with family, of course, pickleball, tennis.
She said pickleball, right?
Yes, she did.
I'm just making sure. Let's get it, yeah.
Relaxing.
Yes. All right. And what are some things you look for in a man?
Someone who's disciplined, financially responsible, and a great sense of humor.
All right.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Bad hygiene, lying, and negging. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, nope.
Okay. All right.
Okay. We're going to get straight to the
Let's
first.
do that.
Impressions. Gather around, boys and girls. In case you're new here, it's what we do here.
This is true.
15 seconds or less, we give our initial take on the featured date and guest.
Yes.
Ju,
hello.
Would you like to hop in the gauntlet? I mean, would you like to go first?
Of course.
Let's get it. 15 seconds or less. What is this young, lovely lady giving you? Initial take.
Kerrigan, she's in her 20s. She's a Fed, you know? Is there any more to add to that? Okay, look, she seems like she loves to live a simple, cool, down-to-earth life when she's not being an op.
All right, get it.
So far, so good.
Operative, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 seconds or less.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, she came out like she didn't say much, and the little that she did say is what's causing, suspicion. Outside of that, she actually looks like a decent lady, not really asking for much, right?
Yeah, no.
I got to pay a little closer attention.
Just a
you know
little
what I mean?
bit, right?
Suspicious for the government is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
Y'all know that, right? So nothing against this lovely young lady, but she may be on the different side of things. We trying to get out the matrix. All right, ladies and gents, drop your comments below. Let us know what your initial take is. Let's get it.
Pop balloons. Let me go ahead and hand you a pick.
Okay.
There you go. And we're going to start off with having you pop. Let's go with 3 balloons.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, feel free.
Sorry.
Oh.
All right, 2 more.
Hey, yo, first and foremost, can we take a moment just to appreciate the variety of attire on this lineup, man? What is going on?
It's very versatile. It's very
insanely, immensely versatile, right? My goodness, it's like they all came from different genres, walks of life, generations, maybe planets, right? They really doing their thing.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to them, man. Drop y'all comments and let us know. What do y'all think of the lineup right now? You know what I mean? All right, let's get it.
And 1 more. Okay, you can stay down over there.
And
Okay,
why?
stand on this side. All right, your name and age, and why was your balloon unpopped?
TJ, 32. She seemed like she take good care of herself and got a good career going and stuff like that. So I was just gonna see how it was going, how it was gonna be, or whatever.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think it's The outfit.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just say the outfit, nothing else. But I mean, I like it, but I don't know necessarily for here. But yeah.
For sure. I like your outfit too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we did.
Wait, she said,
Why
I
must you?
think I popped because of the outfit, right?
Yes.
And after that, he said, I like your outfit too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, it's like, he's not even there, right? All right, I'm just making sure.
Up another one over here. Your name and age and why was your balloon unpopped?
KJ, 27, and I like the way she looked. That's it right there. She got the little French stuff going on. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Okay, got it. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Same thing. The outfit is really cute, but I don't know if it was. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Got it. Thank you. All right, and the last one you ended up popping. Okay, your name and age and why was your balloon unpopped?
DeConte Williams, 31. I didn't pop because she's beautiful and we live in the same city, so
No?
I was like, damn,
Oh.
Destiny at the IQ, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I just don't think he would normally be somebody I would, gravitate to her if I was out. But
Wait, hold on, man. Why is he doing that? Nah,
Not someone I'll gravitate
he looked like
to.
he could rescue you out of any situation
He really
ever,
does.
yo. You know what I mean? Him and the Undertaker come through. He gonna leave and the Undertaker going
That's
back where he
Batman.
came. Yeah, man. Come on. That bro look like he ready to get you out of anywhere, any terrain at any time. Anywhere.
Not
outfit,
terrain.
I'm so sorry.
I understand.
Get you out the woods, get you out the water.
But you do gotta switch up those shoes though. Those shoes not gonna do no good in the wilderness.
The shoes may need to get upgraded. All right. That's it.
Mountain climbing and some traction.
He ain't doing that with the
grip.
more.
And it's,
Yeah.
it's too much sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
It's like you going mountain climbing with slippers on or something like that, man. But he ready though. He
Yeah,
ready.
he's ready.
He just wasn't ready for her.
Let's head on back this way. All right. So we now have 5 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask our remaining men a question.
Okay. So, who do you admire the most in your life and why?
Okay.
All right, time to get
Who do you
serious.
admire most in your life and why? Let's start here first. Name and age.
Javier, I'm 26. Who do I admire the most in my life? Probably my mother. My mother.
Why?
Why? Because my mother's my everything to me. She's done everything she's had to do as a mother and more. So like, why would I not admire someone like that, you know?
Okay. Good answer.
All right. Your name and age and who do you admire most in your life and why?
My name is Theo, and I'm 30. And I have to say, my mom and my dad, I would not be here if it wasn't for them. They have sacrificed a lot for me. And I also have to say, my brothers. I have 2 brothers, and the younger one, he's very talented. And I'll give him a shout out. Piano chops on all platforms, but family is very big for me.
Wow.
Very, very
Yo,
big for
give
me.
it up. This brother loves his entire family, y'all.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yo, she said, who do you admire the most? He named his entire family tree. That's what's up, man.
Lineage, yeah.
The more, the merrier when it comes to love. All right, man, let's get it.
Okay.
Your name and age and who do you admire most and why?
I'm Jax, I'm 34. Person I admire most, not to sound like a broken record, is probably my mom. Extremely positive to the point it could be annoying at times. You know, she's always on 10. You know, but so I think it's a good character chase to try to always see the positive in any situation. You know?
Yes.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age, who do you admire most and why?
My name is Dave. I'm 31. I admire my adopted dad the most because I watch him, or my goddad. I watch him grind. He's a real estate agent. He does side hustles. My mom only works because she wants to. So that's how I strive to be the provider that he is. So it just inspired me to be the best I can be when it comes to providing.
That's what's up.
All right. Your name and age and who do you admire most and why?
My name is Carlton. I'm 31. And I would say my grandparents because they literally had to build everything we have from the ground up so that I could fly today.
Thank you. All right. Let's head on back this way. And who do you admire most and why?
Look, I don't want to sound like a broken record either, but definitely my mom. she's very resilient. She shows a lot of grace to everybody around her. So, and we're like best friends. So, yeah.
Okay, nice. Well, let's go ahead.
Hey, yo, drop y'all comments. Who do y'all admire the most and why? Always interested in knowing that. Says a lot about the dynamics you may have and also why. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right, let's get it.
And have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I mean, she's beautiful. We kind of matching it and stuff. So, you know, it's a little vibe. But she got a beautiful personality. She's very articulate on how she speaks. And parents are a big aspect in my life. So the fact that you honor your parents is kind of hitting home for me. So,
yeah.
Okay. And why did you end up popping his balloon?
I think it's the nose ring. I'm so sorry. I just, I
They're
don't like.
removable, you know?
They are, but yeah, I just don't like nose rings. I'm so sorry.
Nose rings like in general.
Yeah, well, just like on men. I don't know. I just have a thing. I'm sorry.
Instant
All right,
punish.
thank you. Okay. So we now have 4 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask these guys another question.
Okay. What's something you're currently working on within yourself?
Okay. What's something you're currently working on within yourself? Start down here first. Okay. Name and age and what's something you're currently working on?
Carlton, 31. Currently working on is spending more time with myself. Work so much that it's kind of hard to find time to relax. So travel more, just do things that are self-care, you know, focus on that.
Thank you. Name and age and the answer to your question.
Jax, 34. What am I doing to improve myself? Is that what you said?
Like work on yourself.
Right now, I create and host a movie trivia game show. That's like my biggest focus right now.
Okay.
So it's really just crowdfunding and you know, making sure that gets as most eyes as possible. You know,
Okay.
that's what I'm most focused on.
Okay. Name and age and the answer to her question.
Theo, and I'm 30. And I'll have to say pay off my student loans, my law school student loans. So I'm an attorney, and I also am a personal trainer, language tutor, and a soccer referee. So I'm quite busy because I want to earn as much as I can now and to pay off my student loans because financial freedom is very, very important to me. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Okay.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Javier, I'm 26. And to piggyback off, I don't know his name, but the guy in the cowboy hat, pretty much the same thing, finding more time for myself. I spend a lot of time working. So it's really difficult for me to squeeze in even just like some type of personal time for myself. So I'd say that.
Thank you.
Hey, yo, the Matrix is real, Julia.
It really is. Sucks the life.
Did y'all hear the responses?
Yeah.
What are you working on, right? Personally, to improve on yourself.
Yeah.
These jokers are talking about student loans, work, career, bills, finance. Do you understand what we dealing with in the United States of America in 2026? Much has not changed, man. In fact, it got worse when, this is supposed to be a personal question, right?
Yeah.
And it all went back to like some type of money, 9 to 5, but that's what we've become, yo. We become our jobs. We become our careers.
Yeah.
We become our titles. We've lost our humanity, man. It's getting crazy.
Self-identity, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm listening to the answers like, wait, what? That's what you working on? It's like, I'm building this. I'm working on the show. I'm working at
I wish he was more specific as far as time with himself.
Yeah.
Like, what are you specifically focused on with this time to yourself?
Exactly. Because even that reveals how much, we're caught up in this matrix where they got to say, I got to invest more in me. I got to take a second to breathe because all I'm doing is running on that Ferris wheel.
Well, right. Because
on that, rat race.
He could literally say, I'm napping.
Yeah.
I'm tired. You've
That's
been working
insane,
too
Juju.
much.
It's like, man, what's going on in America, yo? We're not allowed to be humans anymore. Yikes. Hey, yo, drop y'all comments, man. What are y'all working on? Is there anything personal that you get to do nowadays that's away from your career or away from what happened in the past, the poor mistakes and decisions based on credit? Do we have any self-identity anymore? That's all I'm asking.
Great question.
All right, man, let's get it.
All right, it is that time again. Let's go ahead and pop one more balloon.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
She looks beautiful. I was kind of like antsy about the age, but she seems like she kind of sort of has a whole soul. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but I feel like I can see what she's about to age to look like behind her. So I already know she's about to look amazing in a couple, in a few years.
you.
So, yeah.
Okay. And how old are you? He said
I'm 26.
26, and
yeah.
you are
34.
34.
Okay.
Got it. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
His answer, I mean, it was good. I love that you have something going on, but I think I was looking more so for like a internal, like something you're working on internally. But it was a good answer, just not what I was looking for.
Thank you. Okay, we are down to 3 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask them another question to help you narrow it down.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay. What's something very small that can like change the trajectory of your day? Like something you love or enjoy that just brings you happiness.
Okay.
Like essentially.
So like just overall, like, or if they're having a bad day, something they go do, or
Yeah, like for example, mine would be like listening to music. It can uplift my mood like almost instantly. So what's something that you just really enjoy that can change your day? I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. Let's start over here.
I like the fact that she's really provoking positive engagements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people get on here and be like, why are you no longer with your ex? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she's looking for goodness within. I like that. Those are the type of questions that you want. And if someone struggles with that, you should pay attention.
Yeah.
So either way, you're going to get something valuable from those type of questions, man.
Way that can change your day. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. Let's start over here.
Javier, 26. Something I do that could change my day for the better. If I'm having a bad day, probably just sit down and just play video games with my cousins. Shout out my cousins. They know who they are. Y'all know who you are. Y'all gonna watch this. I know that. So yeah, shout out them.
They gonna roast you.
Let's go on over here. Name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Theo. I'm 30. And similar to you, I'll have to say music. And I previously mentioned that my family is very important for me. And they bought me a car after I graduated law school, passing the bar and getting a new job. So,
yo, shout outs to family support. Man. I love that. We need more of that right there. Shout outs to family support. Let's get it.
After I graduated law school, passing the bar and getting a new job. So, listening to music in my new car is just the bass. It definitely brings happiness to me. And I also have to say the gym. I'm very active. I mentioned I'm a personal trainer, so I love working out and training clients as well. So yeah, listen to music and the gym.
Okay.
All right, and last but not least, name and age and the answer to her question.
Carlton, 31. And I would say just get outside, get some sun, do something active. It always helps, whether it's the gym or horseback riding, whatever it may be for you. That's always the best way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was for you, though.
Okay. It's that time again.
Y'all diplomatic. What you running for political office? Whatever goes, whatever it is, just get me in office. Hey, boy. No, I'm just playing.
Let's go ahead and pop one more balloon.
He's going. Yeah, she's going now. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, man.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She's pretty, articulate, smart. She's got a good head on her shoulders and everything. And I was just interested to hear more.
Very nice. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think I'm just like gravitating more so towards others, but I really enjoyed your answers. You sound like you have a really good head on your shoulders.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
So we now have 2 unpopped balloons. Guys, any questions you may have for her?
Not right now.
Oh, you don't have any?
Not right now.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay.
Yes, I sure do. Now, what are your views on traditional leadership and submissiveness in a godly marriage?
In a godly marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about to go down.
She had to clear her hair from
She
her
got to
face.
clear her throat. This could go so many ways, right? It could be like, or all depends. Let's find out, yeah.
Okay. I'm not quite familiar with that. Like,
I can break it down if you want.
yeah.
Traditional or modern? What we doing? Stop playing. She knows. All right, let's let her live. Let's let her live.
Here with that, like,
I can break it down if you want.
yeah, sure.
Yes.
please.
So the man being the leader and the provider,
Mhm.
and the woman are not necessarily just being the nurturer, but she will lean more towards that. And there can also be some interchange balance where
Right.
the man can also carry some of those roles. But overall, on a day-to-day basis, without exceptions, it will have to be those roles where the man is the provider and the leader, and the woman more so submissive to her man, and the man submitting to God, if that makes sense.
Yes. I mean, I have absolutely no problem with that. I do think there's balance in every relationship, of course. Just, I would say whatever works for us. I mean, that might look different for each, couple, obviously. But yeah, I have no problem with, I get being submissive, or I know how to be submissive, essentially. So yeah, I'm open to that. I mean,
Can you define more what your
Right. It's like for something that should be so easy, like as she's making it seem. I have no
So
problem. Why is it
hard.
hard to even say? You know what I mean? It's like, I have to like kind of listen. Might be, come on. All right, we gonna let her live to the end of the video. Let's let her
it
rock.
out.
But right there,
Yeah.
her reaction, right, wasn't telling. It wasn't matching what she's saying. That's what I'm saying. Her body language, her energy isn't matching what she's saying. She's trying to act like it's no biggie. It's no biggie. It's no problem. But I can't quite say it. I don't know, man. Modernism destroying traditionalism.
so yeah, I'm open to that. I mean,
Can you define more what your definition of submissiveness is?
Oh yeah.
obviously being there for my husband or partner, listening, able to assist him in whatever way that looks like. I mean, what would you consider submissive?
So overall, do you believe that the man gets to have the final and last say in the relationship, and he can still take into account what the woman has to say, her feelings, her emotions, but overall, there's only one captain on the ship, and yeah.
Yes, I do. But yeah, like you're saying, I do believe that he should also hear the side of his partner out as well. Just working together as a team and just making whatever decision is best for both of us. But yeah, I mean, a man should lead. I do agree with that. Yes.
All right, girl. I mean, we gonna let her rest. We gonna let her rest. Right? You know what I'm saying? we gonna go to intermission. We ain't quit. We gonna rest. There's not enough evidence to, convict in any way. But I will say this though. I'm happy that she at least was able to get it out, because I think what's going on, right, with a lot of women, especially in today's modern era, when they hear submissive, it is such a trigger, right? And you do know when she that question she posed when she said like, what was or who is one of the people you admire the most or whatever?
Her mom.
Her mom.
Right.
She didn't mention dad. She didn't say anything about a father figure, right? We got to take this into account. We're going to put on our big boy and big girl hats on right now, just for a moment, Juju, right? Yeah. We ain't going to roast. She clearly has this idea of a strong woman. In her life.
Absolutely.
Not necessarily the dad. Whether he was there or not, the fact that she did not mention him says a lot. A lot of the people who struggle with love when it comes to a, mom and dad, male and female dynamic,
opposite side,
they never had it set as an example for them, right? So they don't even know what and how to mimic that. Right. It's like they may learn it from the Bible. They may understand, like you can tell that's what she's going through. Right. She's trying to like admit that, if I'm a godly woman, right, I may have to kind of follow what God says. Right. But if you don't see that a lot, like how does a headship role looks like without control, without being a tyrant? A lot of men who are, like we always say this, a lot of people in religion, they come in there with a narcissistic mindset.
That's true.
So of course they want to be the head.
Of
but
course.
not leading with love.
Right.
So that's it. I just wanted to say all that to say, if you got love in the
That's it.
equation, it changes everything.
Yeah.
You don't feel controlled, nor are you eager to control.
Right.
Be a self-control freak.
Yeah.
Only control who you are and not others. You know what I mean? But like what you got to say, Julie?
No, I'm going to leave my thoughts for the final thoughts because
Right.
I really want to see how this is going to rock out.
Yeah, there's always like some funny business happens when word submission is tossed in. It'd be like the most
Because they instantly
godliest
think of like
present.
oppression.
Yes.
But like you said, if you're following God's word, God is love. So that's really what you need to be looking for in your head or future head or leader, right? If you're,
That's the balance.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not based on anything outside of love.
Yeah.
All
They're
right,
thoughtful.
man.
They're considerate, right?
Yes.
As
All
he's
all the derivatives of love, right? Compassion, considerate, tenderness, affection, anything you could think of.
Yeah.
When you're led by that, you're not led by a tyrant. That's simple. Anything else, Juju?
One last thing. I know she did mention talking about the scripture, she did say, we could just figure out what works best for us.
Oh, yeah, I caught that at first.
You caught that, right? So
like,
then in
where's
my
she going?
mind, I'm just like, okay. That's why I was like kind of going, because at the end of the day, if God's word is your authority in your life, you would speak that. You would lead with that.
You don't go outside of that.
Right. So
Outside
it's not
of love.
about, what I think or you think or what we think.
Right.
It's what God has set out.
Right. This ain't different strokes, right? What may works for you may not work for me. Nah, if we all in this in terms of love, that's what we operate with.
But he seems like he's serious.
He is, man. Shout out to
like
him.
he's on his
I thought he was going to pop for a second.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's see where this goes. Let's get it.
All right. Still good? Okay. All right. So it is that time. I'm going to go ahead and have you pop one more balloon.
I'm so conflicted. Okay. What
on, girl.
I can't ask a
If
question?
you got a deal breaker question, yeah, go for it.
Okay. So where do both of you live and what do y'all do for work?
Okay. Start here.
All right. All right.
I live in Phoenix and I install solar for work.
Okay.
But I was a Marine. I'm a retired Marine now.
How old are you again?
26.
Oh, okay.
What about
Marine. Why are you laughing at? Why is that funny?
The satellite was enough, bruh.
It was.
My man was like, listen, I installed satellites.
All need that.
And I'm also Rambo.
now.
Yo, why you had to throw it in there? The whole Marine. I'm G.I. Joe. But he just like, don't get it twisted, man.
And I'm just a soul attack.
I be doing backflips off submarines and all that. He had to let it be known, he got action. I see what he did there.
Yeah, I saw
Shout outs to that brother.
Retired Marine now.
How old are you again?
26.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about here?
I'm Theo, I'm 30, and I'm a multilingual attorney,
Yeah.
and I live in Texas.
You see how he said multi.
Throwing in so thick.
He's squeezing a bottle of sauce on it, like to the last drop, yo. He doing the toothpaste trick. He folding that thing. He putting all the sauce on top. These
Talking
brothers ain't
about
playing,
my
man.
parents bought me a car and I love listening to music in my brand new car.
I'm a
It's so good.
multi-linguistic
You should come join me.
international attorney. He ain't regular. None of these jokers is regular, Juju.
No,
See,
apparently.
this the pressure y'all women be putting on men, y'all. Making them have to add extra layers to their titles. Let's see where this going, y'all.
What part of Texas?
Dallas.
Okay. Okay.
And you guys are both okay with long distance or?
No,
No?
not at all.
Ooh.
Where are you located?
In Texas.
Texas. So,
Yeah.
Texas is that?
Where is he from? Where is he from?
He in Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
That's to me, that doesn't seem. What's that? 3-hour flight, maybe?
Yeah,
He ain't playing at all. He went around the corner from the crib.
And
yo.
the way he said it too. He's like, no, nah, not me. I want my woman right under me.
Walking distance, Juju.
Yes, walking.
He said walking distance. He ain't playing. All right, let's see how this gonna end, yo.
Okay, all right.
You're great though, by the way.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
I hope you know that.
Thank you.
Now, is he someone that is your type?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He is. He definitely is yeah, easy on the eyes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No, we do have an
Why you do that,
You
girl?
know, I mean,
that's a
he felt something.
meatball.
Right when I was gonna go over here, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
That last answer, she just seemed like she was fantasizing about him.
Yeah.
I don't know. When you ask,
Look at Arlette, man. Can't be gallivanting with second place. What are you doing, girl? All right, he stood up for himself. He wasn't doing that. Yeah.
The weak girls do it too. Like,
Just
I don't like how you know.
No, yeah, you're right.
Rejected. It can even be rejection, and they're like, I don't like that. I'm like,
At the end of the day, it is like a game show format. So how you play it does mean a lot too. You know, it's
does.
like
It
fast
does.
paced.
It
You know,
does.
it's
It
different
does. It
dynamics.
does.
Look, if you were talking to like a complete stranger at a grocery store, right? And as the stranger's getting your number, he almost like loses his net. He looks at another woman, and you know what I mean? That's kind of what it feels like in these scenarios sometimes.
right? See,
You're in the middle of getting a number, and you're like, yo, who that? It's like, all right, bro, you can have that. You know, whatever your intention is, I get it, man.
They're popping your balloon.
that last answer, she just seemed like she was fantasizing about him. I don't know. When you asked her, she said, he definitely is, and the look she was giving, I was just, I think when I walk in the room, I carry so much confidence.
you speak it, brother.
He said, I'm not a jealous man, but he's like, I'm normally a composed brother, but
Exactly.
I'm holding the balloon for you, girl. And you up here blushing that second place. Get out of here.
I was just, I think when I walk in the room, I carry so much confidence with me that I would not want my woman, kind of describing another man in my presence like that.
Oh, okay.
I like that, though.
No, is he
Don't
someone
play
that?
it. Nah, you gotta give it up
No,
to that.
come on now. Come on now. Come on.
You got a supportive family, y'all. What's wrong with y'all? This man got a family that loves him, man. Stop playing. He knows what love look like. He ain't playing around.
He does.
Yeah, he don't need no outside validation. He got mother that hug him,
Right?
father that hug him. So at the end of the day, all jokes aside, though, he is a well-balanced being.
He
you know?
is. He is.
Because a lot of people will just kind of suppress that frustration, take it out later.
It's not a good taste.
Yeah, it ain't a good way to start anything.
No.
So salute him for having a real backbone. Seriously.
What's your type?
Yeah, he's a handsome guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like, thank you.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped. But thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
I'll
you
go
so
ahead and take the mic and let's give it up for her, guys.
Yo, give it up, ladies and gents. Y'all all made it to the end of the video.
Yes, we do.
Go ahead and drop your comments below to let us know what you thought about the show.
That is right.
But now it's time for the final thoughts. All right, so she did not match up with anyone, Juju.
Right.
Any surprises?
I don't know.
Did you expect or suspect or expect it anyway? For her to match up, even with these last two, or
Right,
did you not
okay.
see a real, genuine connection in any way?
I don't know. To me, she's okay. Look, she started off saying that she's a fed.
That's it. You ain't let that go.
Okay.
She tried.
And that kind of took me through.
All
But
right.
I mean, all jokes aside, I just feel like I don't know. Her energy, her vibe. Maybe it was the fat thing. Maybe
Is it closed off or something? Did you feel like she
yeah,
wasn't
just
really
kinda
open
stiff,
enough? Or
kinda,
okay. It was hard to connect with a person.
And yes, she's smiling, but to me, it's just like, it's like when she knows the camera is like on her, and it's just like
I see.
But very kind of stoic for the most part.
All right. A little,
A
it's
bit.
like a layer of vulnerability wasn't quite there, right? Where you can feel that genuine connection happening with any one of the guys.
There's that, and then the whole submission thing. I just knew that it just tanked from that point. It just tanked.
That was it. At that point, it was.
Yeah.
Right.
So am I surprised? No.
Okay.
you know, that she didn't get a match. But what
Okay.
about you?
No, I'm not surprised either.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I was thinking initially that this was going to be a really nice potential right here.
You thought
But
so.
once she did kind of let it be known, like, yo, you easy and I look,
yeah.
what he did wasn't, to me, it wasn't a jealous move. It was one of those moves where you could just tell, like, if a woman ain't all the way there with you, what are you doing? It's an uphill battle, and that's never good.
Right, well, right.
For either case, you know, it's not good for a woman to have to feel like she's proving herself to a guy, or vice versa.
Right,
Both of you should have a mutual, like, there should be something mutual in the beginning. You know, I've never seen those relationships where someone clearly, right, is like, I gave him a chance or I gave her. It never works out, man. You forever in that unbalanced dynamic, man. It's just, I don't like it. So I like the fact that he stood up. He noticed that. He was like, man, I'm not your number one choice, really.
And I think he was uneasy with her response with submissiveness too.
That too, Juju. I think that's the real deal breaker.
Like,
you know, that's the one that knocked the scales off a little bit.
And then that final comment, it was just, it took
It
her
was
under.
too much. You raising up another guy in front of me like I'm invisible?
Like, it was just,
Stop
to me, it was just a
man.
little extra. Like, you could have just said, like, oh, no, you know, he's attractive, and that's it. It's like, oh, no, he's
She
real
was like,
easy.
I would definitely go out with him, right? What's that say? Yo, hold on, man. I'm right here, yo. He like, stop. I might not be as tall, but
self-worth. You know?
He
knows his self-worth.
Self-worth
There we go.
is in the building. And this should be for each and every one of us.
Every one of us.
And every one of you guys that made it to this point of the video. VIP word coming back, MVP word coming back. You know what? Or phrase, rather. Because it is going to be self-worth.
Self-worth.
Yes, let's get it, man. Self-worth for everyone. And if you made it to this point of the video, most likely you already have that. So drop your comments below and let us know what you thought about the show.
That's right.
But be back for more.
Be back.
We will have that.
For sure.
Until then, your boy Gamma signing out with the lovely
Juju.
I said, peace.